The following is a Sunny 99.5 WSTX station editorial.
This is Holland Redfield. What is next with WAPA? Are these rates for real? Here we go again. Enough is enough. These are the feelings and anxieties we all are sharing when it comes to dealing with our out-of-control inflation rate and how it applies to our individual lives. The current proposed 40% WAPA rate increase, which is in front of the Public Service Commission, is on top of a 30% increase which was granted back in March a short 3 months ago. When you combine these two rate increases, we're talking about a staggering increase of 70% in less than 6 months. Here is how we got here. The existing LEAC, which expired June 30th, is based upon $93 cost per barrel of oil, when in fact the current price is hovering about $109 per barrel and may rise as much as $128 a barrel. The current shortfall from the undercollection of fuel costs amounts to $5 million per month without any further increase in the LEAC. WAPA officials are predicting an accumulated debt of $24 million by the end of this month. WAPA officials stated that what is required in 30 days is unfortunately being recouped in 13 months. This shortfall has created major instability in the utilities operation. It has jeopardized vendor payments. It has limited the utilities' ability to maintain a supply of replacement parts, and if allowed to continue, threatens the ability of the utility to meet its basic payroll. Because this crisis is so serious, WAPA's board of directors has authorized its executive director to negotiate short-term financial relief from local banks to increase its overdraft protection from $2.5 million to $5 million. Additionally, WAPA is asking their funding sources for an increase in their operating line of credit from $12 million to $20 million. Sadly, we unfortunately predicted this in a previous editorial. We urge that the PSC evaluate the utilities' request to revisit the LEAC on a 30-day basis rather than a biannual basis. It is imperative that they grant this request. It will immediately relieve the utilities' negative cash flow, and it will bring WAPA in line with the practices of all other utilities throughout the Caribbean. Now let's look to the legislature. It is essential that they act now and support an appropriation and an immediate allotment of $19 million owed to the utility, and that the legislature move to create an escrow mechanism within the Department of Finance based upon an average power consumption by the central government and its independent instrumentalities. Those escrow funds would then be dispersed directly from the Department of Finance to the utility. We once again call on the executive branch to bring the legislature, the Public Service Commission, the utility, and the Energy Office together to provide a roadmap to guide our decision-making and to deal with this crisis on a short and long-term basis. This initiative should have the same priority of the space race back in the early 1960s that put a man on the moon. That's how seriously we consider this problem to be. This relief is needed now. If not now, when?
Sunny 99.5 and WSTX welcome your opinions. Please email your comments to our editorial department. Our email address is editorial@viradio.com. Sunny 99.5 and WSTX reserve the right to air your views. Please include your name and other contact information.